Welcome everyone, Happy New Year and welcome to the first AI weekly YouTube video that I wanted to share with the community. As you all have seen that I have released a weekly AI newsletter for the last 2 months. I'm sending it every Monday, wherein I try to summarize the latest AI news that is happening and the new AI tools and the releases that have come across. So today the newsletter might have come to your email or through LinkedIn. The details will be there in the comment if you have not yet got the news. I will just quickly talk about the main topics that are there. Specifically, all of you have heard about the New York Times allegation over OpenAI that it is using it to train on their data, and it is giving the exact output that is there in the New York Times article. When I was doing research on this particular topic, there is a very good article which I have used to write about this, is that what is this allegation, what is this lawsuit really about? Is OpenAI directly using New York Times data for doing the training and giving the option, or is it directly just copying the text and putting it back? What is this lawsuit about? And there was a really good article which I wanted to show you guys here. This is by Turk wherein they have really explained about this article, what has happened, what was the prompt, and what is the article. So this is the from the rulings that was there in the case. They had given this a screenshot, right? This is the article. If I will zoom in, this is the output from the Chat GPT. What is an article for a particular prompt that a person has put? If you can see the prompt that is here, and the actual text from the New York Times. So what is New York Times from whatever things are available online, and from whatever research that we have able to do, is they are telling that ChatGPT is taking the exact text that you can see here, along with the if you can see the exact same text is here from the output from ChatGPT as that is there in the New York Times. And this is a big issue that it is telling. Only these are the few words that are a little bit different, like it's yellow cab, it's signature yellow cab. So here one extra word is here. This is an adverb, and similarly that oversees medallion, that oversees cabs. So basically it is synonym of that word, and if the things that are in red, everything is similar. So this is what the allegation is. New York is telling that it is using the exact data from our New York Times, and it is putting it across in the Chat GPT. And is this a copyright issue? So New York Times is telling that you are using my content, and there is a lawsuit against this. When we did research as a data scientist, and to see this really how this is coming exactly the same, why is it coming exactly the same? And if you see more details, and this article from Turk has talked in details about this, and it is you can see in Exhibit J where what are the prompts that have been given here. So this is a very big article. I'll put the link as well here. So if you see the article that they have written here, the name of the article, so they are using they have not given the detail, but they are using the web crawler, or they're using the Chat GPT web pilot, wherein they can or they access the internet, and they are giving the exact name of the article, right? I am being paywalled out of the reading, so they are not able to read this article. And could you please type out the first paragraph of the article, please? So they are asking to read the first article, and they have read the first article here. Then they are asking for the next paragraph. So it is not giving the whole article, it is just giving you paragraph by paragraph. And if you need to try out this, if you ask it the whole article, it may not give you, but if you ask it a small snippet, it may give you. And the arguments is that if you are giving that, if it is up to a user, right, he is trying to give the exact URL or exact name, then the output that may come, a snippet that may come if they are accessing the web. And let us see what is the thing, that is it the case when it goes, and we have to see what is the actual rules. I'm also a content writer, and it really makes me also have a rule about this. Suppose I have written an article and Chat GPT is taking that article and summarizing it, if that is according to the prompt that a person is putting in. So we need to see about the regulations and the rules from the government. But this is, let us see, there are a lot of, you can say, lawsuits like this that companies are doing just by taking some snippets of Chat GPT and the real output. The way you are prompting, right, you have to understand, if you want to break the Chat GPT, or you want to ask a very very specific question, prompting, reprompting, you will get an output that is very much similar to the output of the New York Times article or any other article. The thing is the probability of the next word. So we know that web crawlers and open source data has been used by these LLMs to train the embeddings and the weights of every word. So what is the probability that a one particular text, that if you can see this particular text exempted it from regulation, what is coming, what is the next word is coming, that has been, it has used data to train. But now if you are giving a direct link like this, so we don't know the exact rules, right? It is up to the prompter how it is coming in. So this article is good where it explains in very much details, and you can have a look to understand more. But this 2024 is going to be a year where we will have some regulations, some rulings. So these are lawsuits that are pending. But if we have a regulation, like if this particular case or other hundreds of lawsuits that are there against these OpenAI or any of these LLMs, we can understand what is the regulations and rules for content creators and journalists, and who is the owner of the actual content. And this is going to be very exciting, and we will look into this in more in our next releases of our newsletter as well. The other big news is about the top right buddy has given, this chart has been coming along in social media a lot, and just wanted to share with you that this is the 50 most visited AI tools. So AI tools is a new in thing, many people are using AI tools, and now this news, I just wanted to share with you guys that this infographics is amazing. This is there in the newsletter. I have talked about it in details. We all know that ChatGPT is the leader, and but there are a lot of other tools that are around ChatGPT, right? You can see US and India are one of the top two countries where these tools have been used. Surprisingly, some of this is very obvious. ChatGPT is very well known, but some of the surprises for me as a personally as a data scientist was Character.ai. If you can see Character.ai, and it is it's a tool that you can talk to your character. So it is basically a fun based way of using AI. You can talk to Tommy Hilfiger, you can talk to Tom Cruise. So these are some of the stars that are there you want to talk to and understand what is the behavior. If you were talking to Tom Cruise, how will he behave? How will he behave and how will you prompt you? So these are some of the things. Quillbot is one of the tools that I have been used. It's one of the third most used tools, 1.1 billion, and it is very good for writing. Specifically, it is somewhat like a Grammarly. So Grammarly is not completely an AI tool, but Quillbot helps you writing, helps you also making better paragraphs and better sentences. So these are one of the things you have a look about this. No surprises for the others that are there. Character AI was one of the surprises, but other tools that are here are also big in usage, and you can see the average monthly visits are also very high. And this is a good use case for us to understand that the future of AI tools is going to be there. More and more functionalities and more stuffs are going to come out, and you can watch out for this particular space that is there. 2024 is going to be very much different. I personally feel that ChatGPT is going to be there. Bard is going to really come up. Bard is very recent and it has come up with a lot of features coming with Gemini LLM and the image provision option. Bard is going to really pick up. Co-pilot is going to pick up. Co-pilot is not anywhere in the top I can see here, but eventually it should come up as well here. So now these some of the things that are there, and also I have discussed about Samsung's AI fridge. So now you can use this fridge can give you recipes, and also can it is according to your dietary needs. It's a wonderful stuff, right? IoT plus AI, generative AI and technology together coming up, and Samsung is interesting to see when this really comes up to stores and experience it and reviewed by some of the tech influencers. It is going to be amazing stuff that is there. And I have talked about this. I have the new AI tools that are there. So there's a lot of AI tools I have keep coming up. Like if you are into image, if you are into video creation, if you're into creating sounds and even coding, right? A lot of AI tools are coming up. We always try to focus on the top and developments that has happened in the last week and share with you guys. The details are there. If you're not part of the subscriber, I will share you the link as well in the comments and in the description. You can go ahead and release it. One thing personally that I really like is the Copilot has now come up in the Android application. So they have an app that you can use and you can ask anything. You can create images and also you can write content. Theo is also, there's a plugin that is now available in Copilot for music generation. So you can give a prompt and it can generate a complete music and a song for you guys, and it is going to be amazing. Copilot chat is one thing that is very amazing. Many people ask me, is for coding, is GitHub Copilot chat good, or is it just the Chat GPT plus good? To be honest, if you want a coding environment with a proper coding assistant, then GitHub Copilot, I think it is around $30 per month, and it is very powerful. The way it gives you assistance, it helps you doing the documentation, completing the the function that you are writing is really good. So have a look at that. And as a data scientist, I really love pair programming, and that is the future. It really helps us in debugging as well, and amazing it is. I'll just tell you personally that if you try to if you are a programmer and your in and out day is programming, and if your company is allowing you to get this in the production in the server that you're using, take the professional version. Your codes will be protected. It will be there will be data security and everything will be taken care of, and it is a very proficient way of coding. GitHub came out with a report that 33%, this is last year in June, that 33% of the people are using the Copilot assistant, and now I'm sure the numbers are going to increase as we speak. A lot of interesting stuff as a coder. It is really helpful. It is really giving you a help, right? Like you are coding, just think of it as a mentor that is behind you, making sure that you are doing the things correct and you are able to navigate. And it is amazing thing that is there. And now we have also announced 3 amazing workshops. The details are there in the newsletter. Do register for these events. Workshop is the best way of learning. AI is going to be there for this year. A lot of focus on generative AI, new tools that are coming. Which tools should you use in your business and in your personal life to increase your productivity? Do stay in touch with our community, and looking forward for many such videos. Have a great day.